You don't see blokes miss from the goal square very often, but Ben Holland. So you can't hide either, Jared, can you?
No, there's no holes big enough. We've all looked for them at times, though.
Good play by Heffernan to Jason Johnson to set a half forward. Hurd's attack was terrific. A short back inside to the pocket. Lloyd, yes. Hey.
So's Wayne Campbell.
Well, surely Lightning won't strike twice. Lloyd's kicked the goal.
Just a step inside, and he's on his left side quite noticeably.
Hardwick to Wellman. So the second time Wellman's come through the centre square in this match. Hurd looks very fit, doesn't he? His endurance has never been questioned. Johnson, Alessio all on his own. Oh, Barnes is on his own in the pocket. Have a look at this. He'll kick it. He'll mark it. He could stroll in and kick the goal. He decides not to.
Just backed in a turnover, and he's going to shoot for goal.
Looks good. He's got it. Otten's in the ruck. Just wins it. Knight's out of the centre. Pushing forward. Wellman did pretty well, and then bangs it onto his boot. Alessio, third touch for him early.
Render is off from Bottas into the forward pocket.
Barnard, they create loose men everywhere, don't they, the Bombers? And Barnard short to long all on his own.
Second
Not there
kick.
tonight. Looks good. Goes hard and high. There's a lot of black and red, and Fletcher with a beauty.
And his opponent, Sean Denham's had 4.
Gasper over the top. Kellaway. Sampson on his left. Did pretty well to hook it back into 50. Wallace went early, one hand. Hardwick's handball to Masidi. Good build up to Solomon. Arches his back. Alessio the target. Made it. James took a while to actually come in and try and pump it away. Good mark by Alessio. Play on call.
Oh, got him.
Fortuitous. Solomon at 50. There's the angle. Take a big kick. It looks good. He's done it, I think, or has James touched it? Wait for the goal umpire. It's a goal. Rodman's first kick for the Bombers. Gasper got it from Rogers. Back to Rogers on the left. Again, Essendon with numbers. Talking. Hurd's got it.
And this is what the Tigers have got to do to combat John Barnes. He's getting possessions in all areas of the ground. They've got to find Ottens.
King gets it. Put under pressure. Rombotis, still a chance. Fletcher again. Those arms have been... Talk about Inspector Gadget.
He just couldn't quite get round. He just didn't have good enough pace just to straighten up. And unfortunately, it was another rush point, which has been a few.
Campbell short ball, untidy. Lloyd decides to take his man on and kicked along. Long half volley, terrific. You'd put this one down. A goal.
Well, George, you made the comment earlier about
Who goes with him in the ruck duels, okay, but at ground level, just not quite enough leg speed.
Jason Johnson kicks to centre wing. Tawney and James. Alessio, well played. To Masidi, to Buick. He'll love this. Lines them up, goes for it and kicks it.
Campbell's kick was interesting, wasn't it? I mean, to try and square it under pressure like that and kick it up the chimney, as I call it, was almost a worthless exercise and paid accordingly.
Mark Johnson confidently, wasn't it? We had a great view of what Wallace had in front of him and he found Johnson.
A Richmond player has got to be coming through fairly much without pressure through the midfield to spot up Daffy.
Wallace has got it. It's not the first time that's happened tonight. Kicking to a pack, and the Bombers have got the hide at the back.
If you're taking a time zone on it, would probably be as much in Richmond's end as Essendon's end. They've just been more effective.
It's a free kick, I think, to Alessio against Ottens. This is going to hurt.
Was exposed, and we just saw the strength of Alessio set this up.
Better run up. Kick looks better too from Alessio. He's got it. And Kevin Sheedy, I should say, Danny Frawley faced with a big task here. Trailing by 6 goals nearly. Kellaway. Heffernan inside. Johnson's kick, front spot, Lloyd.
Yes, I've got to make a comment here that
Good shot of his angle. He kicks from about 48 metres. This looks good, doesn't it? He's got his second. Mark Johnson from half-back. Goes to centre wing. Rioli's come on the ground. Long off and Rioli on. Barnard floats at the centre half forward. Hurd front spot, got over the top of him and Cameron. Lloyd was terrific. Solomon's already kicked one and another. Bowden, handball out okay to Campbell. Crowd thought it might have been a throw. Hurd was covered.
that is sensational.
Wallace decides not to use Hurd. Kicks the ball across the ground. Pretty good option, I think. Jason Johnson. Neat left footer to Fletcher.
Strong hands. They're some of the toughest footballs in the business to catch. What a mark, I should say.
It's a good kick, isn't it? It's a good kick. He's just missed it. He's banged that from about... It's a free kick to the Bombers.
I reckon banana.
Not keen to go. Now he does. Kicks the goal. He's kicked through.
Instinctive.
Barnard. Little poke by Burt to Campbell to fall for Solomon, a beauty. Can play a bit, can't he? 10-7 to 4-10. Barnes gets over Gale. Johnson, who has been terrific. He's a real ball winner to Masiti. Kicks the ball inside 50. Kellaway missed it. Rioli taps in Lloyd's direction. Hurd's got it and then hooks it back. It's a goal. What a start from the captain. They have so many match winners. It's going to help them at the end of the day, isn't it? Tigers over the top. Good effort by Ramanauskas. Goes back to Blumfield. Lloyd was strong in front of Kellaway and then centres the ball to full forward. Alessio, big hands, big fly.
If he stood on the outside and forced him on the other side, he's got to turn back on his right foot.
Straight in front. Good look. He's kicked it. He's got two. So two to Alessio. Charges away and then goes to full forward. He kicks it a bit hard and high. Johnson was good. And that's Mark Johnson. Wide. To Wellman. To Jason Johnson, who's been outstanding at centre wing. Takes his time. Delivers to half forward. Lloyd just in front of him, clever. Blumfield playing it in front. Still with Blumfield on the up. Lloyd's kicked his fourth. Terrific footy. To Tivendale. Delivers to centre half forward. A 2-on-2 situation. Oh, Wallace. Vintage. In fact, not even vintage. He didn't do it 10 years ago. He's a penetrating kick. Way out in front. Now, this is an important ball, Holland, because they conceded a lot of ground. Fletcher will put the hammer on Duffy. Fletcher's going to be good enough. Oh, magnificent footy, Fletcher. The kick again okay. To Burke, he's got space. Must use it. Kick out in front. Too far, too high. Solomon picks it off. Not a good kick. This could hurt. Ramanauskas. Carosella short. Got him.
And a goal kicker, Bruce.
His efficiency's been down a bit tonight. He hasn't had much of it. He's a goal kicker, though. Looks good. It's a beautiful kick.
Many coaches in the past would have said you should have spoiled that. Oh, yuck.
Well, he did spoil it in a way, didn't he? To Hurd, to full forward. Lloyd front spot, taken out of it. Kick around the body. It looks good. It's a goal. Barnard. Wallace. Knights with him. Back to Wallace. Campbell. Harrison. Hurd. Got a handball away effectively to Denham. Denham to Barnard. Barnard can go long. Alessio one out.
Buick.
didn't quite get to him. Back to Alessio. Lloyd, he's kicked it. He's got 5. And Johnson, Holland on interchange. Tiffin Daly did quite well in the third quarter. Masidi. Hurd again, getting it from Heffernan to Buick. Buick goes long, good kick. Alessio in the box seat.
Too strong.
Well, they kicked over 100 points on 17 occasions last year. They've done it again tonight for the second time this year. Options.
And he's going to be sick and sorry for a few weeks.
Hurd in the centre to Ramanauskas. Gets a fair bit of distance on that. Goes to full forward. Lloyd pushed out. Free kick. Kicks from about 47 metres. It looks good. He's got 6. You'd reckon 100 goals is on the way. Knights. Chief Fletcher was quick onto him. Back to James. He's got Knights if he wants him. Not sure.
Just made confusion. Didn't go charge at him. Fantastic play from Dustin Fletcher.
20th kick coming up. Hooking back, a nothing sort of kick to centre half forward. Barnard to Solomon. To Barnard. To Buick. Looks up. Back turn. Clever. To Rioli. Handball inboard. Good build-up. Blomfield to kick a goal. King gets it to half forward. Heffernan from Barnard. Ramanauskas has been all right. There's a lot of faith in him. To Solomon. To Denham. Ricochets. Rioli, beautiful hands. To Denham. Little one. To Lloyd. So can Lloyd get 7 for the second week in a row? It's a good kick. It's going home and home. To Rioli. Wobbles one to centre half forward. Solomon. Here's a chance. Mark Johnson's on the outskirts. No, Blomfield doesn't use him. And the siren sounds. And I don't think there'll be any score. So it's 130 to 87. It's 43 points in the end. And you'd reckon just about for certain the Bombers will be top after round 2 with the percentage they got out of the opening match.